So tell me, John, how did you first find out about the affair?
I came back early from Steam Rally and I could just hear the noises coming from upstairs. I went up there and I opened our bedroom door and there was my Jackie. And she had that bastard behind her giving it 10 to dozen.
Oh, that must have been shocking for you. And what did you do next? How did you approach it with Jackie?
I said, Jackie, love, what are you doing to me? Why have you done this? We've been bloody married 14 years. We've got bloody 6 kids together. And all she could think about was this bastard doing it from behind. She says, John, just go up front and I'll bloody milk you off.
Oh, John, that must have been devastating to watch. And did the animal have anything to say for itself?
No, he just kept staring at me, growling and showing his teeth. He just didn't care at all.
Well, John, they are beautiful creatures, but foxes can be highly sexual. Next week, we'll be asking the big question on everybody's lips. Can animals see into the future?
Your first kiss is the one you'll always remember. Their first steps are the ones you'll never forget. And that first bite of a McDougal toffee onion is a moment you will cherish for the rest of your life. McDougal toffee onions. One delicious onion kindly dipped in Mississippi triple malt toffee. How far would you go to taste heaven? I know I'd go all the way for the perfect onion.
This is the Adam and Norm podcast. We've decided to do something a little bit different. We're obviously both very funny people. And we've decided that we don't need to dress up and make foolish videos on the internet.
So immature.
So now we're going to do podcasts that nobody's going to listen to. But
You're Norm, by the way, and I'm Adam, because I don't think people will recognise the voices, so you don't really know.
So I'm Norm.
I'm Adam.
Yeah. And basically we are
Wild stallions.
two wild gentlemen from the northeast who actually aren't really that funny and aren't really that good at anything, but we've just decided that everyone else is doing the podcast thing. So we were like, we'll jump on the bandwagon, get a mic, get it set up and just crack on. So here we are. We've got a brew. You've got to have a cup of tea each.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be like one of the staple things of the podcast, I think.
What, the teas?
We've got to have a cup of tea either side, because I think that just shows what age. Because like most people, like our age, just sit at home drinking tea now.
Yeah, but we've been doing this since we were about 18, drinking tea.
I think I started drinking tea when I was about 6. I'm fucking telling you, I did.
I used to drink. I've drank coffee and tea since I was young. I always remember me. I used to drink tea with sugar in. Disgusting.
Oh, that is.
I literally
used to
think
as
like
well.
if you go up to someone and say, "Oh, would you want a cup of tea?" and they go, "Yeah," and then they say, "Can you put some sugar in it?" Yeah, I just feel like you should go, and then just like take them outside and just.
I think just clock them.
Just
Cut
Glock
them
9
out.
them.
That's
Alright.
it. I think, yeah. I mean, I don't mind.
Oh, do you have sugar in yours?
No, I don't have it in my tea.
Alright,
If
have it in
someone
the
came
coffee.
up to me and said, "Oh, do you want sugar in your tea?" I would literally just set them on fire. Actually, I wouldn't do that. That would be a little bit illegal, but I'd probably just, I don't know, just say no.
Just like-
Actually, that's what I would say.
I'd probably just
I'd
delete.
probably-
I'd delete them from my contact from my phone and go, "Oh yeah," and then just never see them again.
Yeah, that would be it. And then actually, no, I would see them again because I would sneak up on them on like a cold, dark night when they least expect it, and I would just pin them to the floor, and I would like lodge 2 sugar cubes up their nostrils
Oh, like a horse.
like a maniac ninja from the past. And then I would just walk off, but as I walked off, I would look back over my shoulder and I would just whistle at them.
But it would be in black and white.
And it would be, yeah, and there would be smoke coming off the backs of my shoes.
And then you would turn around and you would see a phrase, but it would be
dubbed.
dubbed and subtitled.
Yeah, and it would say something like...
Why would it be subtitled if it was dubbed? That didn't make sense. No.
And then there would just be like a... Do you know what it is? I would have a full moon like rising behind us, and I would like look back over my shoulder, and it would just go, El Sucre.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I think it's Spanish for sugar.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh
Oh, no, it's not. I'm just totally making that
I
up.
just know Dust Cerveza.
I just know.
Cerveza?
I know
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I know Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren. I remember back in the 90s when we met him at...
Blythe Powerhouse.
No.
I actually know.
Do you still go to the wrestling at Whitley Bay Ice Rink?
I love it.
Aye.
I go every single night. Even when the show's not on, I'm there, and I usually just sit and just sniff the sweat. It's just there. You can smell it. It's like the wrestlers and the sweat and it's powerful.
Yeah, were you ever really into wrestling? Because I used to love wrestling, but I can't remember you ever being it. But
No, I loved it, mate. I thought it was class. Do you know what?
But I'm talking about like when I was 17 and in my 20s still.
I used to like it when I was 8.
Right.
But I think about like the Ultimate Warrior, and I just think like, yeah,
He's mental. You've seen him on YouTube.
is he still alive?
I don't know if he's still alive. This was probably about... this is what the problem is with being old. I always go, it wasn't that long ago, but now I think about it, it was about 10 years ago or something like that. But he's like... He's a bit looped, like. There's a thing on YouTube, you can watch all of his... his interviews he used to do on WE. Like, he was going, oh, come here, listen to him. He talks about, like...
The spirits in
crazy...
that.
he's mental.
Yeah. He is nuts, like, but his veins look like they were going to pop out of his face.
He was on no drugs, like.
No way. That's what I was going to say.
He's never heard of steroids.
It just, they hated taking drugs, those wrestlers, because none of them had, like, they were literally, like, all I have a thing about them is, like, veins and suntans. That's all you ever used to see. They were just, like, a vein with suntan would come on the screen and start talking with face paint on.
It's WWE now.
WWF when I was a kid, though. Yeah. It'll always be WWF to me. Do you know what it is? I've just thought of something awful. What? Someone's probably got a tattoo of the Ultimate Warrior. Someone's probably got a tattoo of the Ultimate Warrior's face on their back. And I bet you it looks fucking shit now. Because it'll be all like droopy. And they probably got it, like they're probably like American. They're like, yo, look at my tat, man. On my back. The Warrior.
That was me. I didn't want to say anything, but...
you know, if I was going to get anybody out of the WWF...
Well, we're
tattooed
talking...
on his.
Right, who would that be?
Paul Bearer.
He came back as well, apparently.
Did he?
Aye.
Where from? I didn't even realise he left.
Oh, he came back. He came back from the dead. I don't know, I just remember seeing it, that he came back and he was the Undertaker again. I think they all do that, you know, like on...
Do you not think he looked like him out of Hello Hello?
Oh, Rennie?
he totally looked like Rennie. Didn't he have a moustache?
Yeah.
Paul Bearer, wasn't his face all like twisted up and he had a little moustache?
Yeah, he did.
And he always wore black and white like Rennie. I think he did look like it, me.
Well, maybe it was Rennie.
Well, that's it.
Because LOLO wasn't on anymore.
Remember Hello Hello as well, though?
That was brilliant.
That was a bit racy for the time, that. Because Rennie was like banging all of the waitresses. That's actually what he was doing. He like had all these like young waitresses working there. He was like an old man with a big scar on his head and a tash. And he just...
The scar? He didn't used to have the scar. That's because he was in an accident. In a car, and a plank came out the windscreen or something and belted him in the heat.
That's probably God saying, stop making TV shows about screwing young lasses.
And had that copper.
Oh,
Keith
yeah.
Nooning or whatever.
Who Sacha Baron Cohen just basically stole all of his material from.
Oh, he did,
He actually looks like him a bit as
And what
well.
were the Germans? Heflick.
Heflick and
Heflick.
Himmler.
Heflick Himmler.
Yeah.
I just remember watching that. I mean,
But
grandma's when I used to go on a Sunday, and I used to watch it when I was little, and I didn't even really know what was going on.
You'd just be like, your gran would be like, Adam, come and sit down on the floor here while me and I go upstairs.
No, I didn't.
And then you'd be like, it's finished. You'd be like, shut up. I'm not finished yet. But Granda, hello is finished. You'd be like, put Bullseye on, you little twat. Bullseye. That was mint as well, though. Can you remember on Bullseye when the guy used to go, he would like go,
In for penny, in for pound.
should you want to do it
just
then?
made that up.
He'd like go, do you want to do it then? And the bloke would be like going, oh, I don't know. And he'd be like sweating that, and he'd get his wad of money out of his top pocket, and he'd be like sniffing it, and he'd like run it under his nose and that, and he'd put a blob in his back pocket and go like,
in his back pocket.
and he'd go like, think about going back to your missus tonight. Speedboat, blob, few quid in your pocket. Sure you want to gamble it?
Come on.
And he'd be like, and they would do it, and I actually don't think I ever saw anyone win the speedboat.
But didn't someone have to be a darts player, and the other one was not allowed to be one, and then the one who wasn't allowed to be one had to throw the darts?
Had to get 3 bullseyes or something stupid like that.
Get 3 bullseyes. No one can do it who's professional, but you can't do it either.
It's fucked up, that, like. I'd love to see what they would actually give away on Bullseye now. Because you would get...
Have they remade it?
I don't know, but if they
Really?
did,
I
I'd
don't
get
know.
Paddy McGuinness to do it because he just he's the first port of call, and who can get to do
I
this
like
show?
Paddy McGuinness,
Oh,
No,
what?
he's alright.
He's comedy shit.
It is a little bit.
He's
but
just Peter Kay's little Aldi cousin.
Aldi's good as well.
Aldi is good, but it's like it's got a rep for being like cheaper, hasn't it?
It has, but that doesn't mean that it's
Yeah,
not
but
as
it's
good.
Well, I reckon it's he's the Netto cousin.
Not round a little bit anymore, is it?
Netto should be though. I wish it was around. I used to go there when I was off my face and get the cookies. And I actually wanted one of the Netto posters that was like Netto baked beans. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't Netto. It was Quicksave. No, was it? What was
I
the one
don't
that
know.
used to be in Cramlington?
Quicksave.
Quicksave, aye.
That's been everything, man. That one on what's BM Bargains now?
It's-
BM Bargains, Summerfield, Netto. No, was it Netto? No, was it Netto? No. Quicksave,
Laser Quest.
Laser Quest, Sainsbury's, wasn't it? Morrison's. I'm making these all up, aren't I? There was a lot of shops.
Actually, it wasn't Morrison's, wasn't
It
it?
was, Summerfield.
See,
I worked for when it was Summerfield.
Did you?
Aye, for a little bit when I was in sixth form.
See, I went in there in about 2008, and then it was like stepping into the Quantum Leap Accelerator. I just vanished, and I've never been back to Cramlington since.
What, when it was Quicksave?
Aye, and that was it. But it's funny. Like, I think if they brought back Bullseye now and they had like the end thing, what do you think you would win? Do you think you'd still win a speedboat?
No.
I think you'd win like fucking.
It'd just be a holiday or something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't like? You know game shows, right? I watch some game shows. I like game shows, mate. Like, but when you think they're popular game shows, but when they give you shit like you go away and go, you've won £700, and I'm like, who the fuck wants to win £700 on a game show?
Oh,
Isn't
then
it shit though?
daytime ones,
No,
aye.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It like should be like 10 grand.
Aye.
Like they're making
I
loads of
wouldn't
money on
even
that show.
get-
Why are you giving people £700?
Yeah, it is a fucking piss take that. I know exactly what you mean. I'm like through the day and they'll go like, oh, and Marjorie, if you win tonight's grand prize, you'll win.
You've already got yourself £30, and I'm like,
And you could be
fuck
going
off.
home with a £75 voucher for.
I'm like, why did you go on that show? Look at what show you like. Look for the prizes and go on the proper ones.
Yeah.
Or do they just apply for all of them? They go, yeah, you can come on this one.
I actually think you're probably better off just getting like began and spend a tenner on scratch cards.
I know, you got more chance of winning.
Because you probably get more money than going on a TV show. And you know what I think's funny? When like you're actually off and you're just watching TV through the day and you just like good morning. It's just a wasteland of people's careers. It's just got it's got like everyone who's not famous anymore there, who's just clinging on like barnacles to fame. They're just like, oh, quick, let me come on this segment, let me do something. And it's just like having like Peter Andre like pop up and he'll be like cleaning toilets or something, anything just to get on the telly. And you just think, fuck off. Like, why are you so desperate to be on TV? It's crazy.
I know, that's silly that, because they want to be so desperate to get on, but then it makes them more unpopular, doesn't it? Or does it?
That particular show is like, that's where like they all congregate. I reckon like
Good
one
Morning.
Is it Good Morning, the one that's got like Holly and
No, but they're good. Holly and
yeah,
Lilith.
they're good.
Aye, they
but
are.
everybody else on the show is like people who've been famous.
I only ever see those two on it. I don't really ever watch any other. I've not watched it that much.
I don't mean like the guests. I mean like the people who like do like segments where they're like presenting stuff,
right.
like little things where they do like competitions and they'll be advertising the competition.
Is
And
it
they go like,
£500 or something?
who the fuck's that? And it's like having like someone like it's Spuggy off Biker Grove or something like that. And you just think, what the fuck? But they just want to be in there, famous still. I wouldn't even want to be famous, mate. I can't think of anything worse than being famous.
Yeah, it must be shit.
Well, you get loads of money, but imagine just can you imagine what it's like to be famous and just walk down the street and just like...
I've always thought that. Is there a point in doing it?
And you
Like
just end
you
up
get to a
becoming-
point. I think everyone. I don't know if everyone would do that, but there's a point where there's the people who want the fame, and then there's people who do it because they're good at stuff, and then get the fame, and then they realise, fuck me, I wish I'd never done it now.
Yeah.
Because it must ruin your life, I think. Well, especially if you're super famous, you can do nothing.
Super famous. That's what I don't want to be. I would never want to be super famous. That's like where you're so famous that people like will collect like your spit and napkins and stuff, and then they sell it. And they like put it on eBay and people buy it. The people who are buying it are the worst ones.
I know.
The people who are scavenging and collecting it, they're just making a living.
why do those people do that though? I've never understood of why. Like, say someone's famous and you read like, so I idolise some people that I love. I think, oh look, they're mint. They're what they do. Bruno Brooks is my favourite.
Dana Thompson.
Right, Dana Thompson. Dana Thompson's track and field, love it. No, but they love them so much. But why would you? I don't understand why you become that obsessed that you like collect.
Obsessed.
That you like. I don't know, like make scrapbooks of them and that, and like collect their hair and that, and say like, and then turn up to your house and that, or what? Go to, if say you're a musician, that at every gig just looking at you like with a book and that. I just didn't get it.
Oh, no, it's, you know, do you know what it is? I just think that they must just like have fuck all else going on in their life, so they're just sat at home going, do you know what? Today I think I'm gonna sit and I'm just gonna cut pictures out of Pat Sharp. And I'm just going to stick them all over my walls, and then I'm just going to knock one out and just lay back in like Pat Sharp glory.
Are you talking about what you do at home? Are you?
Well, what happens at home stays
in
at
Rome.
Home. In Rome.
Stuck in a dead-end job? Looking for a career change? Well, maybe you should speak to the specialists at Ascot & Walker. We've helped people up and down the country find the perfect job that's right for them.
I'd been a lollipop man for about 14 years and I wanted to become a ninja. So I went to Ascot & Walker and they helped me figure that out, you know.
I used to live at home with my mum because I'm scared of frogs, but Ascot & Walker, they really helped us. They helped us find my first job. I owe them my life.
They helped us, aye. They got us a job cleaning wheelbarrows. I'm happy as Larry now, like. At Ascot & Walker, we believe there's a job out there for everybody.
This year, in a world where only robots know the truth,
No, man. I didn't do this. I'm gonna need you to calm down, Mr. Granger.
Tell the truth, man. I didn't do it.
will Ethan ever find his way home?
Ethan Granger, you are sentenced to 45 years at a maximum security penitentiary.
I'm gonna teach you the system so you can get your ass out of here.
This summer, Brian Capone stars in Pigfucker 2. Bring back the bacon.
Remember last time I told you I didn't do it? I lied.
Who was your favourite team on Funhouse? I was always Reds,
I was always,
but there was always Yellows. Yellows, is that what it was?
I don't know actually.
You were just you were mesmerised by the mullet, weren't you?
I was mesmerised by the girls. I was always just
Pat
like
Sharp, really.
looking at them thinking,
Can't wait to do nothing to you because I'm hate.
I can't wait to get an autograph of you. And that'll be it.
Weren't you on?
Yes.
What's it called?
Put that game.
What's that on?
Give me
five.
Certainly was. I was 16.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. I was 8 or something. But
No,
I was
you
all
weren't.
with like 6-year-olds. I was pretty young. I don't even think I was in high school. I was in middle school, so
Do you still got it on DVD and show everyone at Christmas when they come round to your house?
I just show the missus. I just put it on for her. And
Did
she,
you win?
every time, it works. Every time, just like,
Did you win?
yeah, want to Ghetto Blaster. As you
The
did.
Ghetto
It was the
Blaster.
fucking 90s, mate.
Ghetto
Chill
Blaster.
out. It was the 90s. Want to Ghetto Blaster.
I think Ghetto Blasters. I'm gonna say he knows they're bringing everything back 90s now, and it's annoying us. Like all the clothes are 90s now. I'm not vibing that anymore. I think you look like a
90s
bit of a
twat.
bell end.
Aye.
So, because I think I look at pictures back when in the 90s, what I look like when I see photos, and I think, oh, I can't believe I used to dress like that. But then when I went shopping a few months ago, that they were all. That's all the clothes and that. And I thought, why would I buy them? Because I thought I looked like a bell end in the 90s. Why would I buy them again?
Because young people are bellends.
Bit rough.
Well, I was a young person once and I was a bellend. I think that's part of being young though, to be a bellend, isn't it?
Or is it just because we've got that old now, they start thinking back and going, oh, remember that? And you've
that's just life. I just think the older you get, the more like cynical you are, and like the more
Yeah.
you just criticize everything, and the more like you start off as like a teenager, and the world's like fucking mint, and you just think, oh yeah, everything's class. Then you get to like 28, and you start to realize, hang on a minute, No, not much is actually really good. Most of it's shit. Yeah. And then you get in your 30s and you start like getting tied down with like responsibilities, and then you look at young people and you go, I fucking hate the fact that you've got no responsibilities, you twat.
Yeah.
And
you start saying all the shit. You shit because you do that, and you're thinking, they would have been saying exactly the same to me.
Yeah, and they just come up, and I just think it's part of getting older, you automatically think younger people are dicks.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I remember when like people, can you remember when people used to think people who paid on card were dicks?
What?
Can you remember when you'd like go to the shop and if someone got a card out to pay, you'd be like, fucking arsehole, like get your money out and pay. I'm sure that was a thing once in the 90s, and it was before chip and pin. It was because you had to get your card out, and then I think you had to get like a checkbook out as well or some fucking stupid shit like that.
Like.
And it was before you could do it really quick, and everyone would be like, for fuck's sake, man, why don't you just bring some money? You're getting like a packet of crisps.
They probably think that now, me now. When I take no wallet whatsoever and just use my iPhone, and I hate it when you go to put your fingerprint on to pay by Apple Pay, and then your finger doesn't work, and people are in the queue and probably think exactly the same thing.
Your finger's a dick.
You fucking man. Just pay with fucking cash, won't you?
I don't even carry cash much, me now.
No, I don't either.
Do you know why though?
Because you're a millionaire.
They reckon every piece of money, every single bit of money
Being up a dog's arse.
has been up a dog's arse. Not a particular dog, but various dogs. Mm-hmm. Because apparently it's a very, very common way of smuggling drugs into the country now through dogs.
I don't know if you're joking or not.
I'm being serious. So what they do now is they breed dogs, and then they just feed them a little bit of cocaine every day until the blood turns into pure cocaine, and then they've started milking dogs to get coke out of them.
So it has to be a bitch.
Yes.
You can't even milk a bitch.
Whippets are the most popular.
Oh.
But what they do is they get them to keep money.
So what are the dogs like after they're feeding them cocaine every day? Because I gotta imagine a fucking dog on coke.
The dogs?
What, are they flying them over a different country and the dogs are on the fucking plane going,
They're trying to get them from customs and that. And the guy's like, oh, what's wrong with your dog? And he's like, nothing. There's nothing wrong with my dog. This is why he's like, you dick, you doggist or something.
Doggist. That's all you have to say, and they probably shut up.
Aye, they do. That's
Yeah,
what they do
my
now.
dog.
Yeah, they put the dogs come through with a mask on. You're not allowed to know his identity. So basically, that's where most money's been. So I don't carry it now because it's been in a dog's bottom.
Dog sauce. I just don't do it because I can't. If I'm not sure I understand. I didn't say anything.
That was me.
Bit
Watch.
rude.
And it was recording what I was saying. That's the other thing. Everything records you now. We're recording this into a microphone, but I guarantee you, Amazon have already got what we're about to say.
That's why I've got an iPhone 6, baby.
Because they can't do it on there.
No, I just can't afford another phone. But yeah, pretty much that.
That's
You don't want new technology because they will record. Yeah, you've got one of them? Doorbells?
Yeah.
Them Ring doorbells? Do you not think, right?
Right.
I've someone else has got one, Alan, and they literally, because you can like hook up to the subscription thing and they constantly record, don't they?
Yeah.
Right? And I seen his and he had it on his phone and he was showing us, and it filmed loads of the street, and I'm thinking if everyone gets one of those doorbells, I bet you people hack into them, probably the police and that use them to fight, because you can. I think I was walking up to his house and speaking on the top of his drive, and he showed us the video and you could hear everything I was saying. Glad I wasn't slagging him off, like, but so just think about that. All them doorbells were recording people. You kind of do nothing. It's good because it means you can't do anything, which is good.
Sometimes I do that though. Sometimes I just go to bed and I lie there and just think of people's doorbells. I do. I just lie there and I go, do you know what it is? There's so many doorbells out there. Will I ever see them all?
Oh, is that when you remember in the 90s when you used to go and nick the doorbell covers?
Aye. Thing is, imagine they're fucked if they want to play Knock Your Door Ginger. They'd have to like go with like
shit,
full
my
on.
son. Thing is as well, like that advert when he's like going, oh sorry Tony, I'm on holiday, just leave it at the fucking bin or whatever like that. Why are you telling someone you're on fucking holiday anyway? Oh, I need bother mate, I'm gonna come back later and fucking rob you.
Hey, what are you doing in my garden? Pull your pants up. Get off my wife.
All he needs to do is just come back and go, oh, that guy's doorbell there, and now the range of it, you'll keep around the side and smash it and then burgle your house. He's on holiday, man.
Or they'll just come with a sniper rifle. They'll teleport someone from the 80s with a mint rifle that they'll spend about 20 minutes putting
Blowing
together with like a laser sight on it, and they'll just blow your doorbell off. And
You
then
put the
bring it
makeup
out.
on as well.
Like
Two
Commando. You were like pulling up onto the beach. Like
I
in
missed
Commando.
that about the 80s as well. Them films like Commando and Predator and that. That's why I love films now, but I don't think that there is. I loved when
It's
they went.
stupid.
No, when they went digital. I loved them when they were on the reels, like that when they were like green. I don't know, there was something about the filters, what looked mint in it. You felt like you were at the cinema, but now you feel like you like old TV, and that's exactly the same. Like films, like TV programs on Netflix and that.
Yeah.
I like films. So
I think it's TV now that's becoming like the main thing.
Aye.
Everyone just wants to. All the main actors are like going, "Aye, I might be in a film once in a while, but like, can you get us into a fucking TV show where I can get a bit coin and I can just chill out in my trailer and just it's consistent payroll."
But it's mint though, because like Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings films. They're making the TV series, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Why?
Amazon.
That means that
Oh,
we're going
I
to
love
have
it.
stupid people walking around with beards and top knots for even longer.
I know, but imagine if
That's-
they did Lord of the Rings originally on a 24 episode thing, an hour each. Oh, it would have been amazing.
I couldn't do it. No, it wouldn't.
But
Lord of the
you're always
Rings,
like that,
the
like with
Hobbit's
stuff.
shit.
Oh, it is. It is.
You watch it now, and the effects just make us want to actually just
Actually,
inject
so-
my own face with nuke.
I think they all phoned it in on the Hobbit. Like they literally just went, "Oh, what we're gonna do for the Hobbit and that? Just do Lord of the Rings again, but with the Hobbit bits
I
in
reckon
it."
they just went like this. When it just Peter Jackson, they just started throwing money in his face, and he just went like, "Oh, all right." And Leon said
What has it got here?
Leon said he farted, and the Hobbit came out. That's literally what the Hobbit
Peter,
is.
you're supposed to be writing the Hobbit. What have you got so
What
far?
are we going to do next? What does the book say? Actually, that's quite a good little idea for our podcast as well.
What's
'cause
that?
I'm obviously amazing at doing impressions. Mm-hmm. So you could just ask me to do an impression.
All right, and
and
do Ryan Giggs.
Well, you know, I used to play for Man United back in the day, and
That's amazing.
and you know, I used to go round to my brother's, and I used to fuck his wife as well. And what I used to do is I used to always leave a little bit of me scent on his pillow, so he knew gigs he'd been. I used to leave me boot trails out of his door, and it took him 20 years to figure out I'd been rucking his wife.
Yeah, do you know what I heard how he got caught?
How?
He had left a trail of corn.
Corn?
Call his corn burgers. Not my Giggs used to advertise corn
He's
burgers.
vegetarian.
No, he just, I don't know.
He's fucking. I wouldn't have him anywhere near any woman. I know that because he's absolutely likes. getting
Actually,
on
I
women.
can't remember. No, who was it? Giggs's brother who fucked Giggs's stuff? Or did Giggsy fuck his brother?
Giggsy just fucked everybody. He was literally just pulling out one. It was like on. I'm sure he was on holiday with like loads of with England with the Wales team or whatever, wherever he's from, and he was just going around like rooking all their wives
Was he?
and getting away with it because he was fast down the line.
On the line.
And that was it. And he had that beautiful curly hair that the women just absolutely loved. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick him for doing that, mind. To his brother. Fucked his brother's wife.
Nah, it is rough, like, isn't it?
Aye. I'm guessing that this part might actually have to be cut out.
Probably, yeah. Let's not mention Giggsy anymore.
So that's probably enough.
Yeah?
So we'll do another one another time.
West Side Connection.
Bye.